Epiphany Lutheran Church is a vibrant community of faith that dates back to 1924. For 95 years, our church has been ministering to the needs of our community. And while facilities and faces have changed, one thing remains the same: our commitment to Christ, to one another, and to the betterment of our community. Epiphany is comprised of over 250 households. Led by 3 dedicated pastors and a strong core of lay leaders and volunteers, there are numerous ways that people of all ages can participate in the spiritual, educational, social, and service ministries of our church. We desire Epiphany to be a warm and welcoming community that strives to be true to our mission statement. We are rooted in Christ, growing in faith, and reaching to invite and serve. There are, however, some facility challenges that get in the way of fulfilling our mission and being the best possible church we can be. There are numerous shortcomings related to our facilities regarding modernization, technology, accessibility, infrastructure, maintenance, and safety and security, both inside and outside our building. Our main entry does not give the welcoming first impression we would like to offer our community. The main entry steps are cracked and crumbling and make our church not easily accessible to our mobility-challenged members and visitors. Our parking lot is crumbling, uneven, and rough. And the foyer and welcome space are small and do not foster fellowship before and after worship, and don't serve well as a hub for sharing information. The Epiphany Center is a heavily used space in the building. While originally thought of to be a narthex and gathering space, it has become our primary fellowship area due to lack of accessibility to Fellowship Hall. Therefore, this is a space in need of modernization for many reasons, including the carpet is badly stained despite being regularly cleaned. The LYO loft is not accessible to youth with mobility challenges, as it requires going up a flight of stairs. And the kitchen is used much more than it was designed for and is worn out, has residential appliances and inadequate storage. The West Wing's upper level is also a heavily used area of our facility, especially due to our Adult Christian Care ACC program and our church offices. The south entrance exterior is crumbling and needs to be repaired. The outdated restrooms are not fully accessible. The west and south entry doors are challenging for wheelchair access. And meeting rooms do not provide adequate technology tools for groups who need them. While our Sunday school area provides ample space for our classes, it's lacking in technology, a modern aesthetic, and especially accessibility. Being in the lower level, the absence of an elevator makes it impossible to accommodate someone in a wheelchair and difficult for those on crutches. While we do have a chairlift, most are uncomfortable using it due to its age and condition. Classrooms are bland, uninviting, and lack the technology to use current Christian education and enhanced learning techniques. Lower-level restrooms are not wheelchair accessible. And the lower-level kitchen has an old range and hood that need to be upgraded for safety reasons. There are other needs around our facility that affect multiple areas relating to infrastructure. They impact safety, security, and modernization, and include many windows are inefficient single pane, and some are safety concerns. Our old fire alarm system needs to be updated to effectively protect our facility. The flat roof is old, beyond repair, and untrustworthy to prevent water, ice, and mold damage. Some areas of our foundation also need water management and weatherproofing. The building's electrical service and main panel are old and insufficient. And our Wi-Fi network capabilities are insufficient for our facility's size and use. And finally, our sanctuary has many beautiful elements. However, several issues detract from worship. Our audiovisual systems are old and ineffective. Our screen is small, difficult to use, and not aesthetically appealing. Our projector is not integrated into the space, and our soundboard is antiquated. The old entry doors aren't wheelchair-friendly and lack the welcoming impression we seek to show. The chancel flooring and furniture are old and tired. And while we are fortunate to have a beautiful organ, there are some outstanding upgrades and deferred maintenance needed. As a congregation committed to deepening our relationships with God, one another, and our community, we envision a facility that welcomes members, guests, and community groups by being safe, attractive, accessible by all physical abilities, and cost-effective. Toward that end, our plan includes redesigning our Valette Street entrance. A covered overhang will draw people's eye towards this main entrance. The exterior steps will be completely replaced. In addition, we will create a new, fully accessible entrance off our parking lot. This exciting addition will be convenient for members and groups using the building. It will feature a circle drive and become the primary entrance during the week. A transformational component of our project is to create an amazing gathering space that connects our two primary entrances. This newly redesigned space will provide opportunities to connect, socialize, and welcome people to Epiphany like we have never been able to before. This large space will feature natural light and will provide welcoming first impressions to our visitors and an inviting feel to everyone within. It will feature a new coffee bar, encouraging people to linger longer and connect with others. For the overall exterior, we will create a new unified appearance, complete with visually consistent entrances and exterior, tying everything together. The parking lot will be resurfaced, redesigned, and enlarged for better safety, more parking spaces, better traffic flow, and easier drop-off. Our finishing touches include replacing our signage at the corner of Valette Street and Spring Road with a digital marquee, and completing any outstanding landscaping to assure the beautification of our grounds. The Epiphany Center will be modernized into a welcoming fellowship area that is more hospitable. Improved aesthetics and accessibility will be our primary focus. We will upgrade the doors between the new gathering space and the Epiphany Center for easier function and visual appeal. We will get new flooring, paint, and furniture. The current gym off the Epiphany Center will be renovated into a serving area and activity space. The kitchen will be modernized and enhanced with commercial appliances as needed. And finally, an elevator will be installed so everyone can easily access all building levels. With our upper-level west wing used every weekday by both our church office staff and ACC, it is imperative that this space be functional, durable, comfortable, and efficient. Both entries in this wing will be enlarged. The hillside entrance will have new security access. This will increase the building safety for everyone using our building, especially for ACC clients, caregivers, and families. Part of the current ACC space will be renovated into a large meeting room for use by church activities and outside organizations. The remaining ACC space will be enlarged by converting the current office into new activity space. A new ACC office will be conveniently located directly inside the parking lot door to ease communication. Our restrooms will be remodeled and made wheelchair accessible. Air conditioning will be updated. And we also plan to add smart TVs to meeting rooms in this area. Our lower level should serve as a place of gathering and connecting for our congregation and a place our children look forward to visiting. Our improvement plans will transform it into a more welcoming and accessible space that all can use. As a result, this mostly unused space will become another hub of our facility where people will connect socially, spiritually, and in learning as we live out our ministry and mission. Our plan includes upgrading classrooms with a fresh look to promote engagement and creativity of our congregation's littlest ones and inspiring confidence and comfort from their families. Restrooms will be renovated, refreshed, and made accessible. 2 classrooms will be reimagined as our new LYO space and will be an accessible and comfortable space to call their own. In the kitchen, the range and hood will be replaced for safety. And finally, we'll improve the overall aesthetics of the lower level so that people have a feeling of warmth and welcome, better reflecting who we are as a congregation. We also have a goal to address infrastructure items to ensure safety and code compliance, improve accessibility, and preserve our facility for the future. We will replace the west wing roof, resulting in a safe and leak-free structure. For safety and security, we'll upgrade our facility with an alarm, deadbolts, and cameras. We'll also install an upgraded fire alarm system with strobes and pull stations. We plan on establishing backup power to our sump pumps and foundation waterproofing to avoid water damage. We will upgrade our main electrical panel to support the rest of our renovation and ensure electrical safety. Our Wi-Fi network too will be upgraded to support modern technological needs. And finally, we will replace the single-pane windows to improve safety and efficiency. Our goal with our sanctuary is to enhance the space in a way that amplifies everyone's worship experience. We'll complete any outstanding organ maintenance or upgrades. We'll design and install a new audiovisual system that's appropriate for the space, user-friendly, and is integrated well into our overall design. The chancel flooring and furniture will be refinished and updated. And our entry doors will be upgraded too, ensuring easy accessibility and a wonderful initial impression. To address our needs and plans, we are initiating an intensive fundraising effort titled the Rejoice and Renew campaign. Our aim with this important effort is to raise the funds required to properly preserve and improve our facility. We have $3 goals that coincide with different components of our project, as outlined in the campaign brochure. Our minimum goal is $1.25 million to start off our project. A challenge goal of $2 million has also been set. And finally, reaching our ultimate goal of $2.6 million will enable us to finish the proposed project without lingering debt. In order to reach our financial objectives, we will need both a substantial number of givers and a few fairly substantial gifts. So, all members are asked to consider gifts above and beyond what they give in their regular offerings and other contributions toward this special campaign. Gifts can be made in a variety of ways. Long-term subscriptions or pledges payable over 3 years are more manageable for most givers and essential to meeting our goal, since it would be impractical, if not impossible, to reach our objectives with one-time gifts. Gifts may be made in installments, and a 10% initial investment towards your pledge is encouraged. Non-cash gifts are another way you can support our cause. For example, consider gifts in kind, such as labor and materials. Gifts of securities, such as stocks, bonds, and IRA rollovers. Gifts of real estate, such as land, homes, vacation, and rental properties. Or even personal property, such as artwork, jewelry, and antiques. Finally, you can choose to support our efforts through deferred gifts. These gifts can be given or arranged for now, but not received until later, and include gifts through a person's will, gifts of life insurance policies, and gifts in trust. There are also several special giving opportunities available. This allows donors the unique opportunity to dedicate their gift in honor or memory of whomever they choose. Donors of these specific gifts will have their names or the names of those they are honoring commemorated in some special way, as will donors of all gifts to our campaign. So, whatever your gift or method of making it may be, please be assured that your support is both urgently needed and will be greatly appreciated. Through the prayerful, volunteer, and financial support of many, and the extraordinary support of a few, we will succeed in our task. And, as a result, our past will only be prologue to an even more fruitful future here at Epiphany Lutheran Church. Won't you please join us in this exciting and essential effort to better ourselves and service to one another? to our community, and to Christ?